All right, guys, finished up the inspection here. We're going to walk you through these pictures. As we go through the pictures, if you all have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And if
Okay.
you see anything in the pictures that you want to go see firsthand for yourself, let me know. We can always pause this, go look at it, and then come back to the video. Don't save any questions till the end. People usually forget by the time we get to the end of this. I believe we have 143 pictures to go through, so please feel free to interrupt as we go through here.
All right.
First thing we do is a cover shot of the front of the house. There that is. First thing I noticed was the front left corner there is missing the extension on the downspout. I like to see a pipe on here go about 6 feet out from the foundation, get that water out and away from the house. This particular one I'm not too concerned with because you get a nice hillside there. I think it's all going to flow away anyways, but still I like to see the pipes on there. The steps there, it's not technically high enough to require a handrail, but I think every set of steps deserves a good handrail. So you may want to consider putting a railing there.
Same for the garage.
Yeah,
we did that
absolutely.
with our home.
Cover shot there, the right side of the home. There's your sump pump pipe and your downspout. Once again, both of those would be nice to get both those extended out and away. You start seeing how it's getting a little bit of a low spot there from the water sitting there. AC unit is a train. I could not test that unit today. Anytime it drops below 65 degrees, I'm not allowed to do a temperature check. I kicked it on, it responded, it all sounded good. I just couldn't do an efficiency check on that because of the outside temperature today. Visually though, it looked great. 2016, nice looking unit. I had no complaints with it. Extensions on our downspouts once again. Looking at the roof, that's a three-dimensional shingle. That's a 30 to 40-year lifespan on those. And of course, these are original to the house. Plenty more life left in that roof. All the roof vents look good. I didn't have any issue with any flashings. The gutters and downspouts look good. I was happy with it. Extensions once again. Hose bib checked out good there at the back of the house. Cover shut there at the left side of the house. Looking at the roof once again, all look to be in great condition. Gas meter is over at the left, all look good. Your main gas valve for the entire house is on the left-hand side of that meter. It's this valve right here. If you put a pair of pliers or a wrench on that and twist it like you're tightening it, this hoe will come up and around and line up with the other hoe. When the two hoes are lined up, you're in the off position, just so you know.
Okay.
The electrical meter base there looked to be in good shape. I was happy with it. And from there, we step into the garage. Any questions so far on the outside?
I don't know if this is technically an outside question, but the covering that's upstairs for the crawl space, we're going to talk about the crawl space later.
The attic?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll wait till then.
Garage door opener, all checked out good. Smooth operation on the garage door, and we do have the optic aisle laser safety reverse system installed as well, and it was completely functional. From there, step into the electrical panel box. All the lighting and outlets out there were good too. Electrical panel box is an Eaton made by Cutler Hammer.
Good.
Showing the inside of the box, nicely done.
They're the ones that are big problem. We use Eaton so it work. I trust that.
Yeah. Nice job with this panel box. Whoever did the wiring and stuff, hats off to them. They've even labeled the wiring itself for what circuits it go to. So really takes pride in their work, whoever did this. 200 amp service coming in, 200 amp main breaker. We have a braided ground wire. No issues there. And then the handrail going up the steps there in the garage. Be nice to have that installed as well for some safety. This one here is technically high enough to require it. Anytime you're over 3 steps or 4 steps here. Heading down for the basement, the handrail all checked out good. Cover shot there of the basement in general. Coming into the unfinished area. Starting with the furnace. It is a train. It's a 2016. It's a natural gas unit. Everything checked out great on it. The unit fired right up for me. A little bit dirty. You can see some dust and stuff here on top of the automatic draft. You gotta have it serviced and cleaned. Whether you want to take it up with the seller or not, it's up to you guys. To me, it's a general maintenance thing that should be done every year regardless. But overall, nice looking unit. Your filter is right there to the right hand side, just so you know.
Okay.
And that's an 18 by 24 by 4. And then the date there, kind of a blurry picture, but 2016 is your date. Sump pump or the sewage pump there for your basement bathroom, all checked out to be in good shape.
Zoller or what?
What now?
Sump pump.
What's that now?
Was it a Zoller sump pump or?
I'm not for sure.
Okay, I'll check.
The water line coming in looked good. Your main water shut-off valve is right there in that corner. And then that door going into the furnace room, the latch there was rubbing each other. I think it needs to be adjusted a little bit. Still opens and shuts, just rubs a little bit. Water heater is a Bradford White. There's 2 units. They're both 50 gallons. They're both electronic and both in great condition. I didn't see any issues with either one of these, and I'm sure they're both original to the house. Showing the name brand, showing the connections, showing the label. All look good. Coming into the basement hallway there in general, some cover shots. All the lighting and electrical down there in the basement checked out good. All the windows checked out good. A little closet there underneath the steps. That door there rubbed the jam a little bit too, that little closet. Coming into the exercise room there, all the lighting and electrical checked out good in there. Just couldn't test that door. They had some stuff hanging on it and it was hitting. I didn't want to do no damage to the trim, so I didn't force it.
It was fine when we were here originally.
Gotcha. Coming into the other unfinished area there. Keep in mind my limitations with an occupied house. They got stuff stacked along the wall there. I can see around everything pretty good, but just keep in mind I do have some limitations there. Around the corner, as soon as you walk into this room, to your right-hand side, there's an open junction box and a cover plate on that. Drain pipes, PVC, all look to be in good shape. Got a little hairline crack, a little shrinkage crack coming down the foundation. There's no signs of moisture coming in. Structurally, I'm completely happy with it. Just something to keep an eye on. You could have it sealed up if you want to, but it's pretty common. That's what concrete does. It gets hard, turns gray, and cracks. Yep. So something to keep an eye on, be aware of, but as of today, not an issue. And of course, the insulation, everything else, get that tucked back up. Cover shot of the finished area there in the basement. Lighting, electrical, windows checked out good. Closet there looked good. Coming into the basement bathroom. The door there rubbed the jamb a little bit, could use some adjustments. The sink, faucet, drain stopper, plumbing underneath all look good. Cabinet doors and drawers were good. The commode flushed just fine, secured to the floor, no signs of leakage, and the shower kicked right on for me. Coming into the office room there. Again, the door rubbed the jamb a little bit. Closet there all looked good. And the door was rubbing the carpet a little bit on that one.
So what do we do with all these door rubbing and the jams and all that?
Sometimes you can just adjust the hinges. A lot of times people hang stuff on the doors and it causes the hinges to get sprung a little bit, and that's what causes them to rub. So either replacing the hinge or adjusting it. I've seen some contractors, they'll actually put something inside the door jamb here and then kind of force the door shut a little bit to get them to bend the right way. As far as which way they need to bend and stuff, and you want to talk to a contractor about that. That way you don't make things worse.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a simple adjustment on it.
Okay.
And I think we've seen some people like if the top of the door is rubbing, if you go to that top hinge there and take a screw out and get a longer screw and kind of force that screw in, it'll kind of pull it up a little bit too. Coming into the front center bedroom. As you can see, the pull chain was hanging just fine in this picture, and I ended up ripping it off there. Sorry about that. Closet there looked good, and like I said, the pull chain, I went to test the fan and it popped right off, so I left a note for the homeowner. Hopefully they'll get that taken care of for you. I did notate that in your report as well. Coming into the front right bedroom, the outlets, windows, lighting all checked out good. Closet there looked good, and the doors were good. Coming into the main bathroom, the hall bath, the sink, faucet, drain stopper, plumbing underneath all looked good. This hinge here was a little bit loose. I went ahead and tightened it up. The screw tightened up just fine. It wasn't stripped out or anything. I think it's going to be in good shape, but something to keep an eye on. It'll still be in your report as well. The right side sink, faucet, drain stopper, plumbing underneath all look good. Commode flush just fine, secured to the floor, no signs of leakage, and the shower kicked right on for me. Coming into the master bedroom, the lighting, electrical, windows all checked out good. I believe the doors were good. The closet there looked good. Coming into the master bathroom. Sink, faucet, drain stopper, plumbing underneath, all good. This right here is your shut-off valve for the water hose out back. It's underneath the sink in the master bathroom, just so you know.
Okay.
The right side sink, faucet, drain stopper, plumbing underneath, all good. The commode flush just fine, secured to the floor, no signs of leakage. The shower kicked right on for me, but the door had a little loose piece of caulking here. I'd go and get that piece there torn off and get a new bead of caulk put across there to help clean that up. And then coming into the living room area. Cover shots there showing the foyer. All the lighting, electrical, and windows checked out good. Coming into that front living space, closet there looked good, but the door on this closet here was non-latching. The striker plate there needs to be adjusted a little bit. Fireplace here in the living room did not light for me. I think they have it shut off right now with it being summertime. For liability, safety reasons, we're not allowed to light pilot light, so I wasn't able to test that. I did want you to know, though, that the switch around the corner there is the main switch for that fireplace. So after you get the pilot light lit, you should be able to control the flame with that switch. And then the fan there is controlled by remote control. Let's make sure they leave that. It's on the hearth right now.
Okay.
But I've even made one put in a request to the seller, an official written request to leave that just as a reminder to them not to pack that remote.
Thank you.
Coming into the kitchen and dining area, lighting and electrical all checked out good. Dishwasher there ran through a rinse cycle, seems to be working just fine. The sink, faucet, plumbing underneath, all good. Again, we had a loose hinge. I went and tightened it for you. It all tightened right up for me. The switch there to the right of the sink, I believe, is wired for a disposal, but we don't have a disposal right now, but I believe that switch is going to control this outlet. So if you ever wanted to put a disposal in, you could. Stove, all 4 burners in the oven, fired right up for me. Microwave operation, vent, light, all good. Refrigerator was good and cold. Ice in the ice maker seems to be working just fine. And again, another loose hinge. I tightened it up. It wasn't stripped out or anything. It tightened right down for me. Coming into the laundry room. Hose bib connections there all look to be in good shape. Dryer vent connections all look good as well. Coming into the half bath here in the laundry. Sink faucet, drain stopper, plumbing underneath, all good. And the commode flush just fine, secured to the floor, no signs of leakage. Just showing the little storage room there, the mud room, if you will. And from there, we step into the attic. What were you saying about the attic?
I was just going to make sure there wasn't anything up there.
Gotcha.
That was it. Looks like you got photos.
Yeah, cover shots of the attic there in general. There's not much insulation over top of the garage, but there's no heat source in the garage. It's not really required. If you ever attempt to heat that garage, you may want to throw some insulation on over top of that ceiling. Cover shots there in general. All the framing and sheathing look great. Sorry about the smudge on my camera there.
No worries.
A little bit shy on insulation. I mean, just barely shy. Today's standard is 12 to 14 inches, and y'all got about 10 inches up there. I'd say when the house was built a couple years ago, they probably had 12 inches, and over time that settles. So at some point in time, you may want to blow some additional. Overall, I'm pretty much personally happy with it, but technically it could use a few inches. Some more cover shots there. All the framing and sheathing
Would
look
you have a
great.
recommendation on like if we needed an allowance to do that, since that's kind of a big deal?
Mhm.
Is that very expensive or yay, nay?
Um,
You know?
It depends if you're going to do it yourself or if you're going to hire it out. If you're going to hire it out, it's going to be more expensive than if you do it yourself. I know if you do it yourself, if you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, a lot of times if you buy 10 bags of insulation, they let you use the machine for free.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you don't even need the 10 bags, after you return the machine, you can go back and return whatever bags you didn't need. And in that case, I'm not sure how much those bags are, but you're probably just looking at a few $100.
Okay.
If you have to hire it out, then you may be getting closer to, $800 to $1,000, something like that. I've never personally paid somebody to do insulation, so I don't know what they charge. But definitely call around some companies and let them know you got 10 inches, let them know the square footage of the house, and see what they would charge you to throw in a few more inches there.
Okay.
Here I'm just showing where we're right about 10 inches. And the bathroom exhaust fans are going over to the soffit vents like I like to see. They actually come out the soffit vents, very nice. So you're not pumping no moisture or humidity up into your attic, all installed properly. Guys, those are your pictures. So probably the biggest issue I've got is an open junction box and some doors that rub the jam.
And all the electrical outlets are good to go? Like the front steps and all that works?
Yep, all GFCI like there should be and all checked out.
All right. Is there a water faucet out back end?
There is one at the back.
There's one
I don't
here.
recall seeing one at the front.
Okay, I didn't think so either. It's in the garage.
Yeah.
Did we test that one?
I cannot test one in the garage because I can't make a mess there in their garage.
Okay, just
Yeah.
making sure.
Yeah.
So
But the one at the back worked out good, and that's the one that the shut off valve was in the master bathroom.
we got one on both sides.
Yeah.
That covers most of the stuff I was worried about then.
Awesome.
Did you have a question about the back of the house with you thought it was like a dryer opening or something? Or your dad did?
Oh, yeah, let's just walk. There's a vent out there. It looks like it would be for the washer dryer vent. It's on
It's the one
this
over
side, back over here.
Is it near the fireplace?
Oh, I think it is one.
If it's behind the fireplace, it's the cold air intake.
Okay.
That
Okay.
makes sense.
So we'll go there and look at it real quick. To wrap up this video, any other questions though?
I don't think
Was there anything y'all have seen that I haven't mentioned that you'd like to have in your report?
Everything else is cosmetic, so that's not
Absolutely.
your bag, so
That's
we're
right.
good.
That's right. So to wrap up this video, after you view the video and written report, if you have any questions, by all means, give me a call. My name is Will with Certainty Home Inspections. The number there is toll free, 866-417-9591. And thanks so much for choosing Certainty Home Inspections.
This was so much more detailed than our last one. Will was fantastic. I really, really appreciate this.
Appreciate that, buddy.
What was your last